Seeds of Wisdom Team and Newshound News on Pause, 3S, Nesara, the National Economic Security and Reformation Act. It's a name whispered in online forums, debated in hushed tones, and held onto with unwavering belief by some. Nesara promises a world free from debt, poverty, and injustice, a world of abundance where money flows freely and peace reigns supreme. But is it real, or is it just a dream? Despite its widespread appeal, Nesara remains an elusive dream, a promise yet to be fulfilled. Years have passed since its supposed enactment, yet the world continues to grapple with the very issues Nesara claims to solve. This raises a crucial question. If Nesara is real, why haven't we seen its benefits? This essay delves into the enigmatic world of Nesara, exploring its origins, its promises, and the reasons behind its non-implementation. We will separate fact from fiction, examining the role of conspiracy theories and misinformation in perpetuating the belief in Nesara. Ultimately, this exploration emphasizes the importance of critical thinking and fact-checking in navigating the digital age. Join us as we unravel the mystery of Nesara, shedding light on the dangers of unfounded beliefs and the importance of grounding our understanding of the world in evidence-based realities. The story of Nesara begins in the 1990s with Harvey Francis Barnard, an American economist. Barnard believed he had found the solution to America's economic woes: Nesara. He envisioned Nesara as a sweeping set of economic reforms, a magic bullet to eradicate national debt, curb inflation, and bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Barnard claimed that Nesara was secretly passed by Congress in the 1990s but was suppressed by corrupt officials. This narrative of a hidden truth, a benevolent plan concealed from the public, resonated with many, particularly those disillusioned with the government and the financial system. The internet became a fertile ground for Nesara to take root and spread. Online forums buzzed with discussions, emails circulated with pronouncements of its imminent enactment, and websites sprung up dedicated to disseminating the good news of Nesara. The dream, fueled by hope and a thirst for change, grew larger with each passing year. However, despite its online popularity, Nesara remained conspicuously absent from mainstream media and official government records. No proof of its existence beyond Barnard's claims ever surfaced. This lack of evidence, however, did little to dampen the spirits of its believers, who clung to the belief that Nesara's implementation was just around the corner. The enduring appeal of Nesara lies in its utopian vision of a world transformed. It promises a world where debt is erased, poverty is eradicated, and abundance reigns. A world where everyone has enough, where money is no longer a source of worry, but a tool for good. Imagine a world where you wake up one morning and your credit card debt, your student loans, your mortgage, all vanished. Nesara promises exactly that, a universal debt jubilee, wiping the slate clean for everyone. No more crushing debt, no more living paycheck to paycheck, just freedom and financial security for all. But Nesara's promises extend far beyond personal finances. It envisions a complete overhaul of the global monetary system, replacing the current system with one backed by gold and other precious metals. This proponent's claim will usher in an era of stability, transparency, and fairness, ending the manipulation and corruption that plague the current financial system. Nesara is more than just an economic reform package. It's a blueprint for a new world order. A world where peace prevails, where the environment is healed, and where advanced technologies, long suppressed, are released for the betterment of humanity. It's a vision so compelling, so hopeful, that it's easy to understand why it continues to capture the hearts and minds of many. Despite its captivating promises, Nesara remains just that, a promise. Years have turned into decades, and the world has yet to witness the transformative changes Nesara claims to bring. This begs the question, if Nesara is real, why hasn't it happened yet? The answer is simple. Nesara, as presented by its proponents, is not a real piece of legislation. There are no official records of its passage, no mention of it in government archives, and no credible news outlets have ever reported on its existence. The evidence simply does not support its claims. Furthermore, the sweeping changes Nesara proposes would require a complete restructuring of global financial and political systems. Such a monumental undertaking would be impossible to achieve in secret without any public awareness or debate. The sheer scale and complexity of Nesara's supposed provisions make its secret implementation highly improbable. The persistence of the Nesara belief, despite the lack of evidence, can be attributed to several factors. For some, it offers a sense of hope in a world often perceived as chaotic and unfair. For others, it provides a framework for understanding complex global events, attributing them to a hidden battle between good and evil. However, clinging to the illusion of Nesara can be detrimental. It can lead to complacency, preventing individuals from engaging in meaningful action to address real-world problems. It can also foster distrust in legitimate institutions and processes, hindering efforts to create positive change. Section 5. Lost in the Labyrinth, Conspiracy Theories and the Allure of Nesara. Nesara's narrative is intricately woven with the threads of conspiracy theories. It taps into a deep-seated distrust of authority, feeding on the belief that powerful forces manipulate events. This narrative, while unsettling, can be strangely comforting, offering a sense of order in chaos. Conspiracy theories offer simplistic explanations for complex phenomena. In the case of Nesara, the blame is placed on a cabal or deep state. This narrative resonates with individuals who feel powerless, providing an outlet for their frustrations. Section 6. The high cost of false hope, real-world implications of Nesara beliefs. The allure of Nesara's promises is undeniable. Who wouldn't want to live in a world free from debt, poverty, and war? However, clinging to this false hope can have significant real-world consequences. Belief in Nesara can lead to poor financial decisions and financial ruin. It can strain relationships and create social isolation. On a societal level, Nesara misinformation fosters distrust and cynicism towards institutions. This can undermine democratic processes and discourage meaningful action on real issues. The real danger of Nesara lies in its distraction from the necessary work of building a better future. Section 7. Navigating the digital age, critical thinking as a shield against misinformation. In the digital age, we are bombarded with information from countless sources. While the internet has democratized access to information, it has also made it easier than ever for misinformation to spread like wildfire. This highlights the crucial importance of critical thinking and media literacy skills in navigating the online world. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze information objectively, to question assumptions, to identify biases, and to form judgments based on evidence rather than emotion. It's about being skeptical, not cynical, and being open to changing one's mind when presented with new evidence. When encountering information online, particularly about extraordinary claims like Nesara, it's crucial to ask yourself, who is the source of this information? Is it from a reputable organization, a recognized expert, or an anonymous source with a potential agenda? What evidence is presented to support the claims? Is it based on verifiable facts, data, or research? Or is it based on hearsay, speculation, or emotional appeals? Are there alternative explanations or perspectives that are not being considered? It's essential to seek out diverse viewpoints and to avoid relying on information from a single source, especially if it confirms your existing biases. Fact-checking websites, reputable news organizations, and government agencies can be valuable resources for verifying information and debunking false claims. By developing critical thinking skills and utilizing these resources, individuals can become more discerning consumers of information and less susceptible to the dangers of misinformation. Section 8. Conclusion: Embracing reality, seeking truth. The story of Nesara is a cautionary tale about the allure of false hope, the power of misinformation, and the importance of critical thinking in the digital age. While the dream of a world transformed overnight is enticing, it's essential to ground our understanding of the world in evidence-based realities. Nesara, despite its persistent presence in certain corners of the internet, remains an unsubstantiated claim. No credible evidence supports its existence or its supposed implementation. Clinging to this belief can have detrimental consequences, leading to poor decision-making, social isolation, and a distrust of legitimate institutions. The real work of creating a more just, equitable, and sustainable world requires engaging with complex issues, seeking out reliable information, and working collaboratively to find practical solutions. It demands critical thinking, a willingness to challenge assumptions, and a commitment to evidence-based decision-making. Instead of getting lost in the labyrinth of conspiracy theories and unfounded promises, let us embrace the power of critical thinking, seek out reliable sources of information, and work together to build a better future based on shared understanding and a commitment to truth. Please subscribe and follow Seeds of Wisdom too. From They Care About Facts.